Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This was going to be of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, one of my all-time favorite games for the GameCube, and probably my favorite Zelda game of all time. I haven't played this game in quite a few years, and I've really been dying to play it again, and I figured why not make a Let's Play of it. It should be a lot of fun. I think a lot of you guys out there enjoy this game as well. This is going to be a pure memory trip lane game for me. I love this game dearly. It released way back in 2003. As you can see, I have not played this game for quite a while, but thankfully there's a brand new save spot open. I was prepared to delete one, but that's not the case. So let's go ahead and jump on in. I think the best file name we can possibly do would be Mighty, or actually, you know what? Let's shake things up. Let's go with Gazelle. Everyone always calls me Mighty, but I kind of like being called Gazelle. It's been so long since I played this game. I have been very excited to start this Let's Play, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it greatly as well. So, without further ado, let's begin our new adventure. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. Almost was perfect throughout that monologue. Not perfect, though. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived in the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to guard boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. And so begins our adventure. Outset Island. Big brother. Big brother. She's absolutely adorable. Link's sister is like the cutest person ever. And there we are. Big brother. And she's gone. I knew you'd be here. Hee hee hee, this is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Ariel's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Yeah, probably. It's never a good idea to let grandmas be upset. So here we are, guys. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. I'm playing the OG GameCube version. I don't have the HD remake on the Wii U. I don't have a Wii U anymore. That's a story for a different day, but I would play the original anyway. I think it holds the most nostalgia to me, and I don't know, it seems the most fitting. And this game still looks amazing, so I think you guys don't mind. But here we are, running around as Link. Unlike Skyward Sword and other games, it's not like Skyward Sword where you can like move your sword around with the controller, or the newest game where it's an open world like RPG type of thing. But we'll see what this game's all about as we go along. I'm sure most of you guys know what this game is, so I won't go tutorial mode too much on you guys. But we have a little bit of stuff to do here. We have to go talk to Grandma, make sure she's okay. Oi, Gazelle! Press L right there and use A to talk to me. Try it. Oh, that's crouch. That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just L-targeted me. You see, when you press L, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press L to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use L-targeting. Well, I'm not going to read everything, but that's just tutorial. It's in every Zelda game. And we have this little snot-nosed guy. Your grandma was calling for you, Gazelle. And so was my mom. I remember when I was little, I'd always try to run away from this kid because he has like this giant snot rocket hanging from his mouth. And it's just the grossest thing ever, and he just chases after you. I always found that funny. Oh, Gazelle, happy birthday. Hey, did your sister Ariel find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother's looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day. She said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head just like me, so she could help your grandma with chores. So, if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar and press A. Okay, yeah, so that's just more tutorial stuff. I'll tell her, though, how to carry a jar on her head. I expected my sister to be a little smarter than that, though. Let's go talk to Grandma. Where's Grandma? She's probably upstairs. If I'm a little bit rusty with the controls, I apologize. Like I said, it's been a few years since I played this game. I've been waiting for you, Gazelle.
Hi.
Gazelle. Try these on. Maybe I should try an old lady voice. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. I like to voice act when I can. You got the hero's clothes. They look just like they might be a little warm for this weather. I agree. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is the day to celebrate. It's the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken in all of the legends. You only have to wear them for one... Okay, I can't... Her voice is kind of hard to do, so I'm just going to read it normally. So don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword and prepare them for battle with the enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? Sure. Isn't that nice, Gazelle? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're going to look forward to it. Now go get your sister Ariel. Is it Ariel or Ariel? I don't remember. I think it's Ariel. But I'll just keep saying Ariel because I like saying Ariel. But yeah, we already have our green tunic, our iconic green tunic. That soup that she was talking about, I remember it's actually useful later in the game. I don't know if we can actually get it yet though. I think it restores like all of your health or something crazy like that. Okay, so we got our nice green suit. We're on our beautiful home island. I love Outset Island. This place is absolutely just amazing. This game, back when this game came out, apparently there was a lot of criticism over how the game looked. I wasn't old enough at the time to really have that sort of opinion. I just saw a new Zelda game that looked amazing, and I loved the hell out of it. Me and my friends would just play it all the time, and I remember like we would take turns, like one of us would play one dungeon, and then we'd switch over, like when we got to the next dungeon, we'd switch over to controllers, and this game is just amazing. I can't believe that this game actually got criticism for how it looked back then. I guess it's probably because that tech demo that came out at the time that made the next game supposedly like really realistic and stuff like that and dark. And when this game came out, people were upset. I think that's kind of what happened. But oh well. Ah, hoi, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat though. So anyway, Gazelle, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand? Just for a second. I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Set it to Y, Z, or X and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to do. Set it to. Do it now and see what you can see. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Hee hee hee. Oh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at the house from here. I appreciate anything you give me, Ariel. You're like the nicest little sister ever. Alright, gonna put that on. Wants me to look at the house. Okay. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Yeah, I guess he does. Ah, Gazelle, the sky! Look up at the sky! Wait, I was thinking of like the bird guy was talking. It's my sister. My sister does not sound like a bird. And what is this? We have a giant bird carrying a small girl. And it's getting chased by pirates. They have terrible aim. I guess you're trying to hit something in the sky with like a catapult though. Okay, I guess that makes sense. And they do get one shot off though, right there. Boom. And the girl falls into the forest. Gazelle, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. I agree. Well, trusty telescope, let's go beat the crap out of some goblins. I'm kidding, we can't use a telescope to fight. We're gonna have to get ourselves a weapon, don't you guys think? I would drop from the ladder, but I don't remember how high the falling damage is, or where it kicks in at. I believe next we have to go talk to the swordsman, like Orca, I think that's his name. And get away from me, you have cooties. Oh, there is some rubies over here we can get. I'm gonna go get these. We can't really buy anything quite yet. It's gonna be a while before we can buy stuff, but... Let's go ahead and talk to this kid, why not? Wow! I hope I'll be able to jump like you someday, Gazelle. Someday, little Jimmy. Someday. I don't even know if that guy's name is Jimmy, but... It is now. I hereby decree that small lad is named Jimmy. Okay, so Orca's is in here, I think. Yes, okay. Oh, what's the matter, Gazelle? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Gazelle? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. Oh boy, I remember this stuff. Gotta train for my sword. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear my safety. I'm ready for you. Okay. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. I do remember you can't, like, mess this up. If I clicked B again right away, then I would, fail. Hold L to target me and press B, okay? Very good. Next is the thrust. L target and press B forward, okay. I don't typically use every trick in the book when it comes to fighting. You'll see when I fight some enemies. I'm pretty good about fighting in this game. Next is the spin attack. Hold B briefly to build up your strength. Okay. Okay, L target, and when you see the A thing, react. Okay, yeah, I remember this pretty well. Basically, when you're targeting an enemy, you can, like, do a... I wouldn't say it's a combo, it's like a reaction command of sorts. Jump attack, okay, L, then click A. Okay, cool. Passes training. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in that sword you hold. An eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded in the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Gazelle. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. And just like that, you accepted the hero sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to be let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Indeed, Orca is my master. I shall not disappoint him. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Gazelle. Yes, sensei. I guess he is kind of my sensei now. Cool. I have a sword. Let's go ahead and smash everything this guy owns. Which is kind of messed up. I don't really know what I'm doing. But, yeah, he doesn't have any money in here. Not only does he have no money, but I have destroyed almost all of his belongings. And I stole his sword. So I'm not a very good start in becoming a hero, am I? Okay, so I have my sword, and I kind of forgot what to do now. Let's go ahead and look around a little bit. I'm pretty sure I have to go up to that mountain. Up on the top to free the girl, but there's some coins over here, some rupees. I should mention right now, I'm not going for 100% in this game. This is a casual playthrough. This is going through all the temples and beating the game. I'm not saying I won't do any side quests, because there's a lot in this game. There's a lot of islands, a lot of mini stuff to do. But just expect the main stuff, like all the temples and doing the main story. Which is still a lot of fun in itself. Don't think that's a bad thing or anything. For anyone who's played this game, you can enjoy this game many ways. I always typically like to stick to the main story and then do like side stuff toward the end of the game before I finish the game. At least that's how I remember doing it. But basically, here's the place we needed to cut through with a sword to get to. There's no rupees in any of these grass. That's disappointing. Okay, nothing too crazy up here. I'll just go ahead and go across the bridge. Should be able to just roll over it, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go save that mystery girl that got dropped in the forest. And she's hanging from a tree. I don't know about you guys, but I'm terrified of heights. I would hate to be stuck in a tree. And we have this goblin fool. Just get smacked around on my new sword. It's not really much of a sword, but I guess for a kid, it's pretty big blade. I think there's a fairy's fountain in here, but we can't get through without bombs, so it's gonna be a long time before we get there. And they're airdropping in some more goblins. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, honestly. Oh, and she woke up. This is one of the greatest characters in all of Zelda history, in my opinion. I think this character is great. I'm not going to spoil the name. Ouch! Wow. What's with that get-up? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So, that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain. Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But, miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. And I'm just sitting there like, okay. Didn't just come up this mountain to save your life or anything. But yeah, Tetra's amazing. Oi, big brother! Hey Ariel, how's it going? You shouldn't have climbed up here, though. Not the very smartest thing to do. And oh my god, it's a bird. It's a bird of doom. I came in like a wrecking ball. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I had to make a joke there. That's the best thing I could think of right away. Brother! Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. But at least you know Link really cares about his sister. He was about to jump off a cliff just to try to save her. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know. Pirates? The terror of the seas? What do we get about... blah, blah. What do we get about bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel, with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us, now does it? And how do we figure that? Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet a moment, and I'll tell you. Oh, this bird's got some sass. I like him. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter. Whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears, just like yours, have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from the island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is, the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Gazelle here who saved you from the monster in the forest, was it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird kidnapped both you and Gazelle's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Gazelle a little help, now would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with? Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while. So you better go say your goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Okay, looks like we're gonna join this pirate gang on their adventure. We're gonna go save our sister. Things pick up very fast in this game, as you can see. But hey, I like adventure. Let's go find that shield. There's only one shield that we know of at this moment. And our loving grandmother has it. Let's go talk to her. Hey Grandma, I'm gonna join some pirates. What is it, Gazelle? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Errol? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? Yeah, about that. She got kidnapped. I'm gonna go out, gonna save her, get shit done, and the shield's gone. Oh, no, okay, I didn't mean to, like, deathfully cry out for help right there. Gazelle. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. You got the hero shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. I guess it is true. Errol really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young girl? This scene is always so damn sad, like the music that's playing, and it's just like, this grandma doesn't really have much. She has her 2 grandkids. I'm guessing we're her grandkids, and it's just like, don't worry, Grandma. I am going to save Errol. No matter what gets in my way, I promise you that. Okay, got my sword. Trees cut out of my way. Let's go on this grand adventure. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? I think so. Let's do this. Let's go save my sister. We may be young, just from this small little island of not many people, but we're joining some pirates. Gonna go fight a giant bird and save my sister. Good luck, Gazelle. Good luck finding Errol. Take care of yourself. This is such a cool scene. Like... Aww. Don't worry, Grandma. People like to call the Breath of the Wild the best Zelda ever, but this game, I would hope, gives it a run for its money. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet, but how much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Okay, here we are on the pirate ship. Gazelle. Listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. It'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Okay, cool. Before I go down there, let's explore the ship a little bit. When I was little, I always liked to climb to the top of this crow's tower. Don't really know why, I just always liked to do it. Got their nice pirate flag up here. Kind of a generic one, but it definitely is a pirate flag. Ah. This guy, it's so weird. He looks like a kid, but he's got like a full-on, like, facial hair thing going on. You, get out of the way, will ya? Turn around right now. Climb down. Alright, Grumpy. I can do the same thing you're doing, but better. Because my freaking telescope has little seagulls on it. Yours does not. Yours is just a boring little telescope. Good day, sir. I always liked being on the pirate ship. Like, not the stuff we do downstairs, because the stuff we do down there, it's kind of sucks, as we'll see in a second, but I always liked just being with the pirates. It was always kind of cool to me. Okay. Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in there. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think it. Alright, sir. I didn't mean to bother you. Sheesh. Let's go talk to Nico then. Nico's got some work for us to do. Down here. Oh, well now. Holy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so don't do as I say, okay? Right now, wait. Okay, let me repeat myself. Right. Now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you, real careful like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain. I'm listening, Nico. First off, you gotta press the switch, it's the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt whatever. Okay, this is just like tutorial stuff, it's pretty straightforward. Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself, but that next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can jump... you can swing from ropes. I'm not gonna read everything this little dweeb is gonna say. Yep, basically we just have to swing across the whole room and get over there. This part, I always hated this as a kid, and even when I played it when I was older, I never liked this part. I know it's extremely easy, but I just, for some reason, always got frustrated with it. But I think I'll be okay now. I hope. Alright, let's lower the platforms, because I have no idea if time actually passed when they were up, but we need to get a fresh timer up. And let's do our best. Okay, our best is not very good. Shut up. Yeah, Nico, I get ya. That was just a bad first jump. Like I said, I'm a little bit rusty at this game, but it'll come back to me. Should probably use my L targeting to line up better. Okay, just make sure we don't mess up too bad. We should be okay. Okay, you guys saw that. You guys saw that. I rolled and it did that roll where you're not going full speed. So, don't worry, I'll get this. It's my last try, I'll get it. That's unfortunate though. And that time I jumped over the platform. All the memories of my childhood are flooding back now, how much I hate this thing. I know I don't need to reset this every time, but I like to go in knowing that I have full time to work with. So. Okay, let's try this again. I guess I should not jump right away. Do it like at the end. There we go. Okay, now I just gotta jump to Nico, and we should be good to go. Thank God, I hate that segment. What? You did it already? I'm proud of you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay just to give him that, just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt he'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry up and take it before someone comes. Okay, well, let's see what's in the pirate chest. That classic music. You get the spoils bag. You can keep items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. You can hold up to 8 types of items. Press Y, Z, whatever. I'm not gonna read the tutorial stuff. Hey, Gazelle, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get up here. You don't say. Forsaken Fortress time. I think I can save from anywhere, right? Yeah, okay, let me just save to make sure this progress means something. Oh, and it's night out. Hey, Gazelle, here I am, up here. Up to the crow's nest I go. Hopefully that grouchy guy's not up here. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed island known as the Forsaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look. Over there. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near the landing. Oh, sorry, I got tongue-tied right there. What do we do now? I don't know, Tetra. I don't like that glare you're giving me. Oh, and I'm in a barrel. I love this part. This is one of the funniest things ever. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into that dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it, trust me. We pirates do this all the time, don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. I don't think that Link's too happy with this situation. And there I go. Right off a catapult. And splat. Right on the wall. And I lost my sword. And I'm falling far, far into the water. Forsaken Fortress, the first quote-unquote temple of the game. It's not really a temple, it's more of like a preparing you for what a temple actually would be like sort of situation. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little. Heh, looks like that look on your face though, priceless. Haha, I slipped this stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it, so if you see A, you better press that button. More tutorial stuff. Hey, but listen carefully. I like that Navi reference. Hey, like if that butt wasn't there, I'd be, hey, listen. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it. You understand? Oh, I understand. This place is super, super nostalgic to me. I have very, very vivid memories of going through this place as a kid. Not that I ever had trouble with it, per se, but it's just a place that I definitely just feel like I was here as a kid. So the first half of the Forsaken Fortress is going to be us sneaking around, like trying to avoid getting caught. It's not really too hard, you just gotta hide in barrels and avoid enemies, like, seeing you. Nothing too crazy. The only problem is I don't know which way to go, if I go clockwise around the base, or if I go counterclockwise, because you can see in the bottom left we have a map. I'm gonna go this way. I think we'll be fine going either way for the time being. We have to make it across that gap, but there is a chest over here. Hopefully it has a, like a compass or something. Hey, compass! It's what I wanted to see. Okay, let's get our way across this gap. Oh my god, I'm so happy that grabbed on. Sometimes the game can be kind of lenient and let that happen to you. Okay, so the gimmick on the Forsaken Fortress is there are these spotlight towers. And we're going to have to disable a specific one to make sure we can gain access to where Ariel is being kept. And I don't remember how to access it necessarily. I think it might be up here. Listen up, Gazelle. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the blah blah blah, just tutorial stuff. I know how to handle myself in a fight. Thank you for the help though, Tetra. Okay, so, like she said, there's an ugly bastard running this thing, but we're gonna get a weapon, get ready to fight him. Come on, pick up the weapon. Pick it up. There we go. It's not the greatest weapon, but it's gonna have to do to fight this guy. Alright, what you got, little goblin? Little goblin punk? Too easy. Oh shit, I dropped it too early. Come on. Come fight me. And we got a joy pendant. It's basically a special item that you can hold on to. We're gonna need these for certain stuff throughout the game. I don't know if it's mandatory, but I know for sure there are side quests that involve it. We need to disable this searchlight over there, so we're gonna have to go back and go take care of it. Shouldn't be too hard. Looks like it's just up here. This really is not a difficult area by any means to conquer. Oh shit, didn't want to drop down there? Okay. We're going to need to go in here, because I think we need to access the ladder from the other side of this wall. And I don't know what's in here. I don't know what any, maybe the map? But we already have a map. Oh, it is the map, okay. Okay, so it just adds more clarification to the map, okay. This is not a good place to be. This is the dungeon. Okay, so I jumped across from the door on the right, I think. So I want to go in here. Okay, so the ladder should be right here. There we go. This is the searchlight we need to disable if we're going to get to Ariel. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for butchering her name, but I just like calling her Ariel. I know it's Ariel, but Ariel is a prettier name to me. Alright, gotta block this fool, take his weapon. Okay, well, I'm gonna... Oh shit, he's gonna hit me. Alright, two can play that game. Stupid loser. Oh shit. That's what you get for hitting me with a stick. Doesn't feel so good, does it? Yeah, now you're dead. Kinda wish you dropped a heart piece, but that's fine. We got our main objective out of the way. Now we can make our way to Ariel. Ariel. I'll say both, just to appease everyone. Alright, let's see. And we're gonna go one more this way. And pretty soon we're gonna get an opportunity to go upstairs, I think. It's been a long time since I've been here. I don't remember all these rooms. I do know we do not want to go downstairs. There's a lot of rat enemies to fight, and we don't have a weapon, so that would not go over well. But we have reached the top. Well, not like the top, but we're going up. And let's go ahead and push this box down. I know it sounds like, why would you want to push this box down, but for the future. Alright, what do we got in here? Okay, so now we're gonna have to start evading some guards, it looks like. These guys are not exactly fun to try to get around, but they're kind of stupid, so it's not too hard. Up here, more of the same. We're getting very close to the top, though, where our sword is. So that's good. Alright, we're gonna grab more cover from this barrel. We're gonna make our way over to... Okay, so this guy is gonna walk... Kinda worried to move here. I'm gonna wait. These guys move very slowly, so we might be here for a little bit. Do I dare try to move anymore? Oh my god, thankfully I didn't move. His nose, his snout is in my barrel, and he can't smell me. Thank God I showered this morning. I'm kidding. Okay. Alright. So far so good. Let's just go a little further, drop the barrel, and run. Skedaddle. I think our sword's right up this next corner. Or it's pretty close. We have to do some parkour stuff right here. Some Mission Impossible. Oh shit, okay. Well, thankfully there's a ladder right here. I don't know why it wasn't letting me on there. I thought I was supposed to, like, shimmy over that, but I guess not. This is odd. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to... Yeah, okay, it didn't let me slide before. Oh well. We may be the hero of time, but that doesn't mean we have to dwell in the past. Ah? Ah, no. No? Okay, well, I tried. There's only so many good time jokes out there. And I've already used my best one in this Let's Play, so it's only gonna go downhill from here. Thankfully there's some hearts up here, which is really nice. You can refill from that dumb goblin guy who took half from me. And here we have our first kind of boss fight. It's not really a boss fight, this guy's a pushover. Now that I have my sword, this guy's gonna get just sliced in half. Master Orca, teach me in the ways of fighting. You cannot win this fight. Unleashing my ultimate attack. Now. Okay, we've got our sword back, got a joy pendant for our troubles. Let's go save our sister, shall we? This room is very creepy feeling. Don't know if I like being in here. And look, there are the missing girls that the eagle's been abducting, or the giant bird. You can't feel it, but my controller is rumbling right now. It can only mean... Fat bird incoming. And I'm flying away. Where am I flying to, though? I don't think it's a nice vacation in Orlando. Far from it, I think. I think we're gonna go see someone that we do not want to talk to. if it isn't the master of evil himself. By far the coolest rendition of Ganondorf ever. Ganondorf's design in this game is simply amazing. It's so freaking cool. And there I go, I'm flying, I just got tossed. The bouncer's like, get him out of here. Game over. Kidding, not over. We have a brand new friend who's coming to help save the day.
Hey.
Gazelle. Gazelle. Wake up, Gazelle. Pull yourself together, Gazelle. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it, Wait. I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear. I am not your enemy. Gazelle. I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods, attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he had hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the emperor of the dark realm that the ancient legends speak of. I don't know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Gazelle, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as you go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart. To the great sea. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sail must come first, do not feel limited by buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. So, we have acquired a new friend and ally, the King of Red Lions. Probably the best sidekick of any Zelda game. The only ones that come close are like Midna from Twilight Princess and stuff. She's great, but King of Red Lions is amazing. And here we are, Windfall Island, as it says right there. One of the best islands in the game, if not the best in my opinion. I love this little town and all of its gossip that it has going on. And I think this is a great place for me to end my recording session. I've been recording for over an hour now. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. This has been a fantastic beginning to our adventure. I'm having a lot of fun. Can't wait to start it again later, but let's go ahead and save. Alright, until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.